Dina, let's talk a little bit about building a community or building an ecosystem. And let's kind of break it down in two parts. First is someone who's trying to build one, and second is someone who has a large ecosystem trying to optimize. Let's go through those two use cases, how your solutions, your offering play in those scenarios.
All right, if we start with build, and then I'll have Teresa talk about build, then we can go back to enrich and optimize and activate. But building is all about trying to get to that sweet spot of the right partners who have the better together story with you. It's always great if you have a few early companies that you are the right partners who have that because they came with basically your life relationship when you're starting out a partner program. But ultimately, you're not going to have more than a couple of those that really end up working and becoming productive partners. And productive meaning driving revenue or influencing revenue or referring revenue in some way or creating new products together that generate revenue. And I think, to be clear, while we all love to be partners and want to be friends and community, we have to have those common North Star goals, which is really about driving revenue, because that's why your employers have hired you, is to drive revenue. So starting with that, what are those ideal partner personas, those profiles of the companies that are the right ones for you to invest in partnering with? In my case, Teresa's company, Achieve Unite, is perfect because their team is working with the same ideal customers as ours. They have the right kind of expertise to bring our technology to their customers. And because we're focused on the same types of outcomes for our customers. So it's just a win-win. But it's amazing how when companies are focused on their ideal partner profile, they're missing out on elements that are critical to aligning in a business. And by knowing things like, what is the average transaction size that a partner should be bringing you? What is the ideal customer profile that your partner needs to have in order to align with you? What is your go-get? How much revenue do you think you want to generate through channel in the first place or through partnerships? So that how many of those partners who have the right transaction capability and the right influence ability could bring you makes all the difference. So by being strategic and intentional upfront about what you're trying to accomplish and finding those partners upfront who really meld with that makes an enormous difference in the success of your partner program rather than a wait and see and hope and pray mentality.